What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to No Man's Sky. Zoo from Zoo Games here once again, and today we're talking about the Endurance update and all of the things it brought to the game that you may not have realized, because there's a lot more to this update than just like freighter building. Okay, so one of the major features of the Endurance update is the new freighters. So basically, if you didn't know, freighters got a complete overhaul, new building parts, and just released with the latest patch is the freighter stairs, which just came out. So if you haven't gotten the freighter stairs yet, you can get those. But this, guys, this alone is incredible to me. It's so fun. It's so fun to build on the freighter now. You can really get that kind of Star Trek Enterprise kind of vibe if you want. You can build outside on the freighter and make these amazing views. There's really a lot you can do. And if you play on PC, you can actually use mods and do even more stuff. I also have to mention the addition of the crew walking around your freighter is just amazing. These are the guys who fly your frigates and stuff, and it's just really cool to see them in action. These are things you never got to see before, and as far as I'm concerned, they add so much life to the freighter. It's incredible. To me, it's way better than the settlements, which were kind of similar to this, but I don't know. I think it just works so much better on a freighter than on the settlements, having all these NPCs walking around. And I just think it's so cool that the NPCs that are walking around are your actual crew who fly these frigates. Okay, now frigate missions have changed a bit. We now have organic frigates that we can find in the game. Now, to get your first one, you just need a dream aerial, which you will get from running frigate missions. You'll get the blueprint to build one, or they could be gifted to you. Once you have a dream aerial, the first living frigate should be easy to find. After that, you can find more, but in order to find more, you're going to need anomaly detectors. So you're still going to need to have the dream aerial in your inventory, but you're going to need to use anomaly detectors. So basically you just pulse in space and set off one of these anomaly detectors and keep pulsing until you find a living frigate. It will show you an icon of like a living frigate, so that's when you know how to stop. Another thing with these fleet missions that I've noticed is they now have the ability to bring back living ship tech. That's right, guys. Living ships got quite a big update in this update, and it didn't really seem like Hello Games made that big a deal about it, but living ships got love in this. Living ships got 2 new pieces of tech, okay? They got the wormhole brain. So this acts as like the conflict scanner and the economy scanner, and then we also got the neural shielding. Now, this one can block the cargo probes, and it can also scan for trading posts, guys. So we can now scan for trading posts, so you could now ship hunt in a living ship if you want. Another new piece of tech is the chloroplast membrane, and this automatically charges your launch thrusters. So you can get these new living ship upgrades from running frigate missions. So living ships got an update, finally. They have scanners. As much as I messed around with them so far, the thing that seems to be lacking the most with them now is the maneuverability, getting that maneuverability up. But it may be possible now. I don't know. I've been spending a little time on it. But yeah, these missions can bring you back the living ship upgrades, because we can also now get more storage on living ships, which we never used to be able to do. You had to, there was no way to open no legit way to open extra storage on living ships until now. Okay, so the psychonic egg. So these are the things, so the spawning sacks will open storage in your living ship. So that's what those do. You got the spawning sacks, and then you got the psychonic eggs. And the psychonic eggs give you an upgrade. See, when I pop this, gave me a grafted eyes, S-Class that we don't need. But yeah, living ship upgrades, guys. All right, guys, and along with this update, we also got the Polestar Expedition. Now, the Polestar Expedition was a good bit easier than the last expedition, which I found very refreshing. I thought it was fun and definitely worth it. And the reason I'll show you why it was worth it is because, for me anyway, it is worth it just to get these building parts, which are the navigation archive and the flaming barrel and the data display unit. These are awesome pieces, guys. You could do a lot of stuff with these. Let me check. I love this one. And then we got the flaming barrel, of course, which is going to be a good one. This is something I built with the flaming barrel last night, just to give you some ideas of the kind of things you can do with this. I mean, look at that effect, man. It's incredible. It's incredible. Okay, so aside from the freighter building, what else is in this update? Now, we got major quality of life improvements in terms of the freighter. I mean, you can now scan a whole system right from your freighter, which is amazing for planet hunting. Okay, so here we are in my fleet control room on the freighter. Here is the new scanner. So when you use this thing, guys, you can just warp into a system and everything will be scanned. You can see what kind of planets are there without even getting into your ship, which is fantastic if you're looking for like a specific type of planet, because you could just warp in the freighter, use this thing, see what planets are down there, like if you're looking for a paradise, for example, and then when you see the paradise, then you could fly down. So this piece, awesome, I think. But some amazing quality of life additions, guys, are the abilities to, and most of you probably know about this, but maybe some of you don't. I mean, we got these teleporters now, which make it super convenient in the freighter to get down to your ships and back up. But also, you can now port to your freighter. If you didn't know, if you go to a portal anywhere, any portal, any one of these, space station, someone's base, you can't see it now because we're on the freighter. But if we weren't on the freighter, you would see your freighter here now. So you can warp back to your freighter, which is a huge, huge advantage. Really excellent. Now, another thing with this update is space got updated. Space storms, there's ships out there mining asteroids. It's awesome, guys. The nebula, it looks amazing. As you can see, it's just so cool looking. And I just think it adds so much life to the game when you see, you know, little ships out there mining things and doing stuff. So basically what I would say is Endurance was a freighter and living ship update that added living frigates. Like, that's how I would put it shortly. That's the main things. And then, of course, there was the expedition that came along with it, which was a lot of fun to get some prizes. But Endurance was mainly overhaul of freighter building and finally a completion of living ships, because they can now be upgraded, storage can be unlocked, better, they have scanners now like the other ships. And like I said, the only thing they're really lacking now is the maneuverability. I can't seem to get it over 800. Me personally, I'll probably be spending most of my time working on my freighter and hunting for living frigates probably. Now, another cool thing with this update is they gave the ability to teleport right aboard a frigate. Now, you can't teleport onto any of the organic ones, but any of the mechanical ones, except the Normandy, you can teleport right to the frigate. So if you needed to do repairs, that's much easier than having to go around and land on multiple frigates. Freighters do have new tech now, like the interstellar scanner, so you're going to need to get that. And you do need to buy all these parts with salvage frigate modules. So you're going to want those because you need to buy all the new freighter parts, the stairs, 2 stairs. Remember, there's the internal and exterior stairs. You're going to need to buy those. And the colors you need to buy too. So I only bought the ones I wanted because they are kind of expensive. But yeah, you're gonna want to install all this tech, because basically the better stats you have on this, the better those missions are gonna run. But yeah, guys, I am really enjoying this update. I wonder if you all are. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this update. Did it live up to your expectations, exceed your expectations, or is it just like a letdown for you? Everybody, I feel like with all No Man's Sky updates, there's some people who love them, some people who hate them. It really depends maybe on your play style. So I would definitely be interested to hear what you think of the Endurance update along with the Polestar expedition below. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. It really helps me out. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.